guys, it's Sky bringing another video. I want to do this video on being a Twitch streamer and being transgender. It definitely isn't the best, profession to be when you're transgender, just for the fact that it's so easy to hear harsh comments. So, it's definitely been a very big challenge to me to, be mentally happy and focused about, what I want to do in life. People don't realize how hard it is to keep a positive mentality when you hear a lot of negative comments. For me, it's been a interesting journey, being transgender and be a streamer. There's not very many of us out there, and, there's probably streamers out there that are transgender that probably doesn't come out. And that's okay. That's their life and their choice. For me, I always wanted to come out. That was the whole point of me streaming. I want to show that it's okay to be different, that you can, do the things you love in life. Because I've had messages from other transgenders that say, thank you so much for streaming. It gave me confidence to be a streamer. And it's very hard to establish, a base of people that watch you and that, support you. It's very easy. Like when I first started out, I didn't have anybody, so, I was able to build, my stream, almost by myself in a sense, other than the support I've gotten from, fellow, amazing people from my stream that have helped me improve it and help mod it, that I can never, pay back. Those people are amazing. On Twitch, what it is you're basically, for the people that don't know, I stream gaming, and a lot of people don't understand it, but, it's just something that people enjoy. Some people enjoy watching, and it's not even about the video games. Like, people think, oh, if you're watching somebody play video games, it has nothing to do with the video games. It's about entertaining people. It's about, making people feel good and smile. Like anything you do in life, whether you're an athlete, whether you're an actor, whether you're a comedian, whether you're a streamer, it's all about entertaining people. If people aren't very happy, if they're down, I've had people tell me that I make them smile. Like they come on my stream to hang out with me, because they feel relaxed and they feel, like they're able to just be themselves in my stream. And, I pride myself on that kind of stuff because I am so proud of myself in that sense of where I've been able to get to. And, the more I talk about it, the crazier, the more positive I get. Last week on Monday I had a date and, I was really negative after it because I had such a good time, and then I got turned down in a sense where, I felt hurt. And today I feel amazing. Which is crazy too, because I had a softball tournament yesterday and my arthritis, my back's been bothering me, and my knee, which I had surgery on at 17, has kind of been bothering me too. So I hope it's just because I've been playing a lot of softball and keeping in shape and being, active. But, I feel awesome. I'm so happy. I feel so lucky to have the people around me that I do, and sometimes you need the, you know what I mean? The bad times lead to realizing what you do have and appreciate. I was upset, that things didn't work out in a relationship, but I also realized how amazing my friends are and how the people that support me and how many people actually, believe in me and respect me, and I had somebody write a comment saying that, imagine the world without you. And I was like, I'm not even that special. Why would, but thinking in my head that somebody feels that way, if they really feel that way, that I bring light to this world, that's a great feeling for somebody that's never believed in anything they've done throughout their whole life. They never felt like they gave anything to this world. Now I'm able to sit here, communicate with you guys, and just share my story with you guys and just be real. I don't have a fear of being put down. And that's what makes it so easy to do this kind of stuff, to put myself out there. I've been through so much, whether it's heartache or, feeling like I wasn't good enough or I'm worth, things like that. I've heard so many different comments, and it can be very draining. So, as a Twitch streamer, it's crazy. It's a crazy feeling because I've been streaming for 2 years now. the very first year I've been streaming, I didn't tell anybody I was transgender. I wanted people to get to know me before they judged me. So, and I was really successful, I would say. Like, the very first part of it kind of started off slow, but I was really good at games. So it brought in, did bring in a crowd, so, people started watching me, play shooter. Like, shooters is what people have always known me to play. I've always been really good at them. So people watch me, whether it's Call of Duty, Gears of War, something like that, and when I brought those people in, they got to know me and they had no clue. A couple of them, because I wasn't very confident at first, and my last video was about changing my voice and just being more confident. And what I've told you guys is I started streaming to improve my voice and to prove my image to people. Like, I felt like if I could stream, then I can go out in the public and be confident in myself. I'd hear positive comments on streaming and Twitch, and then it'd help me be more positive in society. So it kind of helped me kind of start the beginning of my transition process and in the middle of it and everything. So it's a very unique experience, and it's not easy. You're trying to, I'm my own person. I don't get, everything you do, you got to work for. And, I've never took shortcuts or anything like that. I've always just tried to put in hard work. Lately, I work almost every day. Some people might not look at it as that, but, I put in my time in front of the camera, in front of, the games to be with you guys because I enjoy it so much. I really miss you guys if I don't stream. Like, I think about it, like, I had a softball tournament yesterday. I only streamed for a little bit during the day. So like at night, I felt like I was missing something. I felt like, I wanted to see you guys. We have a rapport now. We have a bond, with the people in my stream and, the things they've done for me. I've been very fortunate to have really positive people that run my stream, that help mod it, and after I came out after a year, I had close to, my first year, I think I had close to 5,000 followers. When I came out, I came out of July of last year. So I want to say I was a little bit, it was almost like a year and a half. I didn't tell anybody. No, I wouldn't say that. But July last year is when I told people. I was in my stream and I told everybody I need to tell you guys something. There was a decent amount of people. So, I clicked out of the, I didn't click out of it, but I lowered it, the comments, because I wanted to straight focus on what I wanted to tell them, and, I came out and told them I was, I'm post-op transgender, this is me, and I'm so sorry, I don't mean to hurt anybody. That's not, I went on for like 30 minutes and I was kind of teary-eyed and emotional, and I got so much positive feedback. It was crazy. I lost about 1,000 to 1,500 followers. I went from like 5,000 to 3,500. So, it took a hit, that really hurt me inside, because it's like, those people loved me. Now they hate me. It's like, and well, I wouldn't say hate, just maybe not understand or accept, hate's a strong word, and I'm not going to say how somebody else feels, so it just took a toll on my pride. I took a couple weeks off because I was kind of down, and, it really hurt me that I lost that amount of people, because, I felt like it was just going to keep going down, but I told myself, I'm not going to give up. I'm on here to be proud to be transgender, and to, it's on my bio now, like, and somebody told me the other day when they came in my stream, wow, I give you so much credit to just put yourself out there like that, and he's like, I give you so much respect. You're beautiful, this and that. And it meant a lot to me, because that was the first time that person's ever came in my stream. They weren't harsh or anything like that. They said a positive comment, and it was really nice, so, I've gotten a lot of, whether it's from other transgenders, I've had like 4 or 5 of my followers come out to me as transgender after I told them, which makes me feel good, because now they feel like they have somebody to talk to. So it's crazy that I had transgender follow me before I knew I was transgender. Now they know I'm like them, so they kind of felt the connection. So, it's a really good feeling. I appreciate everyone. I don't favor a group just because they're like me. I don't favor, anybody other than your heart and how you treat people. That's how I look for friends, in relationships. So, it's been a very interesting journey. During the beginning part of when I came out and told people, I would say I was put down almost every day. People told me to kill myself. People told me I was ugly. People, said that I sound like a guy. People have said, you're, like everything. I've heard everything, whether it's, and I'm not going to get into what they say, but, you can think of anything in the book, they've said it, and bringing up is just negative, I'm not going to do that, but I want to give you guys, it is harsh. It's a harsh world being a streamer, being transgender, because people hide behind computers and their hatred, it's so much easier for people to be so hateful over the social media and, and gaming and all that, because, they're able to write something without worrying about action. You know what I mean? Like, if it was in person, most people wouldn't say anything because they'd either be embarrassed. I'm not saying that they don't really feel that way. Just most people keep their mouth shut when, they're, in front of people more than they're over a computer. They can be somebody they're not, and just try to hurt somebody. A lot of people feed off that, so you have to really be mentally strong. And I'd be lying to you if there was nights where I got on Twitch and I was like, you know what? I don't know if I want to do it tonight. I just don't feel like hearing negative comments. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it gets old and tiring. You don't want to go into a job every day and hear negative things. Like, it could be very draining on you. And even if you don't believe, these people are trolls, or if you don't even think they're saying is right, it doesn't matter. It's just negative. Negativity can bring you down. And I never realized how powerful that kind of stuff is until, I looked at my environment, I looked at my personality and how, I was, what I mean? And ever since I became positive and, reached out to others, like, I see such a better version of myself. I see a better person, and that has carried over to more positivity, which has allowed me to get to where I am today, because there were some dark times in my life, so, and, I really wanted to show other transgenders, because there's a lot of people like games, a lot of people are gamers, especially in the generations that are coming up, and I just want to be a figure for them to realize that they can do something. I dealt with so much negativity, but what's good now is I've been on Twitch, as transgender almost for a year now. July will be a year, and the comments I get nowadays is I hardly get any negative comments. I have trolls come in there, and usually they come in twos, and they'll piggyback off each other and try to like put me down. But, to me, I used to get kind of offended and like fight back, but now I'm like, what, I'm sorry you guys feel that way. For the most part, I usually don't ban people unless they're really disrespectful or they, say something kind of disgusting, something like that. I'll ban them, or if they treat somebody, and that's one thing, you can make fun of me, as long as it's good. It's got to be funny. You got to be able to make me laugh and make fun of me, but if you make fun of somebody in my stream, like somebody in my chat, you'll be kicked. I won't put up with that. I can deal with criticism, but don't put other people in my stream down. Don't put other people that are there to relax and enjoy themselves and to communicate and to be entertained. Don't treat them poorly like that. Everybody in my stream, you're there to just relax, and I don't want any negativity in my stream. Everything about my stream is meant to be positive, meant to be laid back, and just have fun with it, so, and I've built that, like, that is kind of my, mood in my stream, it's just laid back, people just being real, being able to be who they are without, judgment or criticism, that's big for me, is not judging people, I've always, one of my pet peeves growing up is, I was really protective of, other races, like, I've talked about it with my brother on a video before, but, things like that, like back in the day, how people were treated, like, that really irritates me, because I can never imagine treating somebody like that. Like, they're a human being. That's one thing I don't put up with in my stream is racial comments. I can't stand that stuff. It's just one of my pet peeves. I don't like when people try to put down others. It's really, I just don't like it. It's just one of the things that really bothers me. I'm very protective of people. I love everyone. It's your heart that matters to me. Okay. That's the only thing that matters to me, is how you treat people. So, and I've really, I used to get on, okay, I'm going to be honest. I used to get on Twitch and felt like, there was times where I was like, I don't know if I want to get on tonight. I don't feel it, and, I'm not really motivated. Something happened a couple months ago, I'd say, where every day I was so passionate about streaming. I couldn't wait to see the people. I couldn't wait to feel like I was doing my job to entertain people. Like, once I realized, I had such a hard time at first, like, realizing why people wanted to watch me. I've always been kind of negative on myself on that sense. But after watching myself and seeing how I treat people and entertain, I really do feel like I'm good at what I do. I feel like I'm a little underrated in a sense, because, a lot of that maybe too is, I've never really had, any help when it comes to followers or anything like that. I've had help maintaining my streams with modding and everything, but for the most part, I've worked hard for it. I have a lot of people that host me. Like, I have like 20 auto hosts, which is insane. Like, the fact that people did that for me is amazing. Thank you guys so much for that. So like now, like, I have so much more respect. I think I'm almost at 6,000 followers. This year's been a lot slower. And I've streamed every day, but I used to stream like 10, 12 hours a day, where nowadays, and I used to play one consistent game, where nowadays, I'm switching through games. So, I don't know if that's hurting me. I kind of stream multiple games. I don't just play one game anymore. I got kind of tired of that, and I want to be able to be passionate in my streams. So I try to play things that entertain me, that excite me, but I also want to play stuff that you want to see. So it's a fine line that I want to, be able to bring to you guys. I want to make sure I'm having fun doing what I'm doing, because if I'm not, then you guys, it's going to be lacking in my stream and you guys aren't going to be entertained. So, I try, even though Sky is a lot like Haley, I'm a little different on stream. I won't lie. Like, I'm a little bit more goofy sometimes, but then I can be serious. So, like, I kind of switch my personality. It's not like I go into Sky mode and I become this wholly different person. It's just kind of my nickname, and I've just gone with it, and I've kind of pushed that into my brand, of my logos and stuff like that. And I'm very proud of that. Like, I feel like I've created something. Like, when I look at my logo, I can't wait until I can start forward to, start creating clothing and stuff like that, because I've always felt like I have a very good style when it comes to, shirts and things like that. So, I feel like I can come up with some really cool designs. Plus, I've had people that say they would buy it. Like, they would buy it to support me. So, I'm excited about that. I'm never giving up on this. Like, I'm so passionate about this. Like, I wake up every day looking forward to this, improving my stream. Before, it used to just be like a daily routine. Now it's like, I'm trying to improve everything I do, so, I keep learning new things. I've been streaming for a couple of years now, but there's always new things to learn. There's, new things to do to entertain people. So, I'm always trying to look at different things to be unique and creative, so I'll continue to do that. I am not partnered yet, which for me, it hurts, but, because I've seen people that, that have been partnered pretty quick, but, I know you have to have an average of viewers, and it's very difficult. I've been told that it doesn't help that I switch between games, because you lose viewers because they don't want to see that game. Like, if you can, like, in certain games don't attract as many followers and viewers as other games. So, I mean, there's that part of it that I probably hurt myself on, but, I really do believe that, one day I'll be partnered. I'm not, I'm not upset or anything like that. If anything, I'm just more motivated to work harder, and I really do believe I bring a strong channel to Twitch. I believe I'm an asset. Am I anywhere near any of their, top people? Not even close. They're probably not even the top 500. I don't know. I'm just saying, like, that stuff, for me, I just feel like I bring a very positive channel to Twitch. Hopefully one day they'll see that, and something good will happen. I'm not trying to rush anything. I'm trying to, stay on the right path, not take shortcuts, and just be who I am, and bring that to you guys. At first, I was so scared of just being myself, but if anything, it's made me more successful being real with you guys. You guys have been able to connect with me. I've received more positive comments than anything nowadays, and usually I don't, for the most part, people that try to troll me know that I don't get upset like I used to. Like, I used to fight back, but it doesn't even bother me. If anything, my mods usually just say something to them and just kick them out. It's if they're disrespectful. So I don't really even have to do anything anymore. So, and I usually don't even let it get to me. If anything, I'll say, why are you upset? Like, I try to reverse it on them, and I want to understand why they're, I've had people tell me they're just not happy. So I've had people talk to me and tell me, what's going on with them. So, sometimes people are just struggling themselves, and maybe they, instead of saying something critical back to them negatively, maybe just try to say, is there something bothering you that you want to talk about? I've had people that have come to me that used to troll me all the time and say negative things, and then they come to me later and they're like, you know what, you really changed me. You really made me see something different in this world. So, I've been very successful in that sense, that I've been able to, spread positivity, and I'll continue to do that. I enjoy streaming on Twitch. Has it been a challenge? Yes. But, the fact that if I can motivate and inspire other people like me, or just anybody that feels different, that they feel like they can't be confident, in front of a camera or on stream for their voice, I want them to be able to be themselves and to not shy away from the things that they love in life. Like, if you want to be a streamer, don't let anything hold you back. Don't let being different, being, having, a poor self-confidence in yourself, you don't let that, affect you. If anything, just try to learn to be confident, because, confidence is going to help you on stream. When you're in front of a camera, you're talking to people, you need to be sure of yourself on what you're doing, and that's really kind of what separates yourself, from being, a beginner to being really good at what you do, and I've improved tremendously. Like, when I first started streaming, like, I hardly looked at chat. Like, I was nervous. I typed a lot. I didn't talk a lot, so it's, what I mean? I went through my bumps in the road and, silliness, but, I've matured from it. Like, streaming has really matured me. It's almost like, it's improved me as a person faster, because I'm always around different people from other countries, from, other places, so I understand a lot more. I hear their stories and things like that. So, I have a very unique, knowledge and aspect of, different people around this world, because I connect with them. So, streaming has been a very, very positive thing in my life, and I'm very proud to stream on Twitch, and being part of something I want to do in the future. I do the YouTube like I'm doing here, and I obviously have said it 10 million times. You guys are probably tired of it. Obviously, I want to do modeling. So those are the three things, and it all goes into entertainment. I just feel comfortable in front of people and talking to people and just relating to them, and it's just something that feels like it's motionless for me, and it's just because I'm so passionate about it. So I don't want to get too much, details with this. For the most part, I want to keep it simple with you guys, just about, being transgender and being a streamer on Twitch, and, the difficulties that it comes with, and, and just fighting through the criticism and the judgments. It is because once you shine through and you show that you're not scared, and you show this beautiful person that you are, people are just gonna, you're gonna shine, so be positive, don't give up on your dreams, do the things you want in life. Trust me, because if I didn't do the things I want in life, I wouldn't be here today, and I wouldn't be happy. So please don't let, don't just live your, just don't go through the days of your life just like it doesn't mean anything, don't just go through the motions. Live your life, do things that you enjoy, try to do things that you normally say no to, as long as it's not, bad, or, not putting yourself in harm's way, you'll learn things about yourself that you never knew, because I've learned things about myself that I would never, ever think, like the confidence and, being able to stand in front of a group of people and just being able to, shine. So, it's something that, I started off as a kid that was scared to do, a presentation in front of class to, this woman that sits in front of a camera in front of, thousands of people or millions of people, whoever watches it, and just, and could be just proud. Like, I never thought I would ever be here. So, it's a very unique experience. I don't want anybody to give up on their dreams and anything they want to do in life. So please don't stop going for what you want. Follow your dreams. They're definitely possible, especially if you put in hard work, but, maybe sometimes that if you're not passionate about it, it's really going to be hard to get those dreams. So you need to find motivation, things that help inspire you. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like. It helps me out. If you want to know more about my live, subscribe. I love you guys, and I will see you guys on the next video.